Hey everyone, I'm Lorraine Goldblum, and I am here with Laura Campagna, and we are here to talk to you about our next Shine On Astrological Series events. Wait for it, the Cancerian Connection. Yes, the season of the Cancer. I know a little bit about Cancer. Not all of the signs am I familiar with, but I know a little bit about this one, and it's a tender place.
Mhm,
It's a tender place. So Laura,
mhm.
please tell us a little bit about what this is and what we expect to see at this event.
Yeah, well, I'm so excited to do this event with you because it's always really powerful to have these astrological workshops on the solstices and equinoxes and these like big days of power. And this is the eve of the solstice, and Cancer initiates us into the season of summer in the northern hemisphere. So there's a big energy that comes through because summer is a time of fertility and abundance and production
Mhm.
and growth. And the earth is like in full bloom. It is really giving all the crops and everything that we need to nourish and sustain our bodies. And Cancer is ruled by the moon, which represents our terrestrial form and also our emotional experiences. The moon is connected to the home and family and the nourishment we receive, the nurturing that we get. And so these are all big Cancer themes. And intimacy is becomes even more important during Cancer season. And that sense of like, who am I connected to? What are the ties that bind, whether with biological or chosen family? So you're right, it's very tender.
Yeah. June is the classic, wedding month. I mean,
Mhm.
September might be the new June, but traditionally June weddings. And I don't know, am I projecting when I say it's almost because it's sort of a time of abundance coming into summer and we relax a little bit, we're kind of falling out of survival in a way that we can explore emotionality a little
Mm.
bit. Does that have something to do with it, or it just seems like we kind of have this luxury to relax into this tender place?
Yeah, I mean, I think definitely, the summer solstice is the peak of light in the northern hemisphere. It's the longest
Right.
day and the shortest night. And there's this sense of we're in the solar time of the year. So we go out and we're more public and we're connecting with more people. And, I recently had a lot of barbecues and I just kind of marveled at how nice it was to sit outdoors and
Mm,
relax, connect, and eat delicious food. That is
yeah.
that is a luxury that we don't get during the winter months. And so, Cancer uh is being ruled by the moon. The moon changes signs every 2+ days. So it covers the whole zodiac in a month. And we have, the menstrual cycle, the basis of the monthly calendar, that's based on the
Right.
moon. And so cancers can have this reputation for being a little crabby, and it's the sign of the crab, or a little moody, but that's because it's kind of riding high on the fluctuations of every day it's something different. The moon travels very quickly. It's never the same experience. And it's the terrestrial messenger. It's kind of translating the energies from the cosmos down onto Earth. So we feel differently. And
Mm.
the cool thing about Cancer season is you can actually get a sense of the zodiac in a really profound way. You're just kind of marking where the moon is, but it requires us to pay attention to how we
Mm.
feel, both physically and emotionally, right?
Right, right. An interesting way to be present, to just stop and just sort of pay attention to that fluidity. It's a water sign, yeah, and it's
Yeah.
very fluid in that way. Oh, that's beautiful. So what's kind of going on now that we are looking to explore?
Yeah, well, I think that, there's an emphasis on resting and digesting with the
Mhm.
moon. And so as you said, we kind of have to notice what we are excited to move towards with that wave of the ocean, because Cancer, is very affiliated with the ocean. Is kind of like what it's carrying us towards on the shore. And when and where we do need to go internal, like the little crab, and kind of hunker
Mhm.
down and let ourselves process our experiences and, nurture and nourish our form. So there's a lot of fire in the sky at the solstice. There's a lot of planets in Leo. The moon will actually be in Leo at the solstice, and then the sun is going to be in Cancer. So there's this dynamic interplay between water and fire. And I think the
Mm.
best way to not get burned out is to just really kind of listen to your body and practice halt. Are you hungry, angry, lonely, or tired? And those are very Cancerian questions. So honoring that will help keep you more balanced in Cancer season.
And healthy boundaries, recognizing sort of the balance of flow and maybe exploring that in a healing could be really, really juicy. As all of you may or may not know, each of these events, we explore the sign, but we also offer a healing for the events. So it's going to be exciting. So this is going to be Tuesday, June 20th.
Mhm.
Tuesday, June 20th, the Cancerian Connection at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You can register through my website, lorrainegoldbloom.com, and we look forward to seeing you there. So take care, everyone, and we will see you soon.